Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about Barbara O'Neill, where she's from, who is she, and why is she so famous even though she has been banned in Australia. So Barbara O'Neill is an Australian naturopath and a lecturer of health issues. However, in 2019, that's 4 years ago, she was banned for life by the New South Wales Healthcare Complaints Commission. The ban happened after the investigation followed by finding her as she lacked any health related qualifications, a degree, diploma, or membership in an accredited health organization. She was also found guilty for unsupported information, health advice information to vulnerable groups. For example, advising parents to give their newborn babies raw goat milk or almond milk, blending it with dates instead of formula or banana, and recommending that cancer patients forgo chemotherapy in favor of baking soda wraps or castor oil wraps and dietary changes. Barbara O'Neill is also married to Michael O'Neill, who is the founder of Informed Medical Options Party. So he has a party, I guess it's a political party, and he's the founder of it, and it's the party where they inform people about the truth. And now one would be thinking, why would she be banned about that? Aren't we deserving and allowed to learn about what we follow, what we eat, where we go? Well, let's see. She is 69 years old. Now, when you look at her, she has no grays, at least unless she has dyed her hair, but to me she looks like she has no grays. Her hair looks healthy. She looks very healthy. I think she's a vegan. I could be wrong, but I think she is. She's 69 now. 69-year-old, that's almost 70. It looks they're pretty beat up by that time. She looks fit, okay? She looks very, very healthy and vital. Barbara O'Neill also has a retreat that is called Living Springs Retreat, and I believe that's in Australia. And I think the retreat is like a place where you go if you have health issues. I think she has a video on YouTube. I'm gonna link a video of the interview why she was banned this way in the description below. This way you will find out more about yourself by listening to the video and listening to her, because she explains there why. The retreat, I think people who are sick, they go there, they start them in these green juices, rest. Most of the people that I've heard in the testimonies from her and the website, people have had successful testimonies and stories of their health, their life. So, I mean, I wish I had money to go, but well, it's in Australia. And again, why would that be something banned or something bad? Now, I don't know if there's now for regular people like us, you don't hear that much here in US. You only hear that. I mean, I'm sure there are, but I only hear it for like celebrities who have money. They go to these retreat centers where they get their health back. Let's say if they're doing drugs or whatever. But I don't hear it much around here, at least. You know why? Because that's not valued as much here, especially in United States. The health is not really valued, and I know from the people's perspective it is. But the government has allowed a lot of poison to enter in the food industry and they just pretend like they don't see it. Why? Because it sells, it makes them money, and it kills people at the same time. So let's continue with this video. Now, I never heard of her until I've seen a video of her on, I think it was either Instagram or Facebook Reels. I think it's everywhere now, where she is teaching people in this audience, this place where she was teaching how to do the castor oil wrap and how it helps your liver. And I've been told since last year that I have fatty liver, and I've been on a health journey ever since. I have not been perfect with it, but I've been trying to find remedies, natural remedies to heal my liver. So when I heard about castor oil and the wraps, I've been doing it, following her ways of doing it, her recipe, her instructions, and yes, it does help. Every time I do it, and this is if I follow up with the food as well, every time I do it the next morning, I feel my liver way much better. Now you would think, why would she be banned about that? Because now we all know they don't want us to think healthy, be healthy, choose healthy. They don't want us to cook our own food. Why? Because then who's going to buy the food from a supermarket? They don't want us to have chickens, to have our own, to grow our own meat, beef, to grow our own veggies. And I think in California, if you have a garden, you have to report it to the government. Like, really? And I know I hear stories like the same in Australia as well. In Europe, not as much. But so, and she also has books. Another thing that I found on the internet is there's a book by her husband, Michael O'Neill, and it's called The Assassination of Barbara O'Neill. That's crazy. That's pretty creepy. Why? Because I'm pretty sure she has had death threats if she's been banned like that. And all she's doing is encouraging the people, the communities that follow her to think for yourself what you believe, think for yourself what you eat, think for yourself about your health. Because we're not supposed to be dying at 40 out of high blood pressure, diabetes. It's all related to food. Kids having so many allergies. When I came to this country, I'm like, it's just wrong, you know? Why can't kids eat peanuts right away? I never even heard of peanut allergy until I came to this country. So here, there's a convenience above health, because why go get up and spend an hour cooking a delicious, healthy, yummy meal where I can order within a minute, DoorDash, get pizza, get some fried food, God knows where it was cooked. And don't get me wrong, do whatever you want, okay? I'm not telling you to do whatever, but I'm just saying you reap the consequences of your own actions. If that's what you're doing all the time, your health may not happen in your 20s or your 30s, but trust me, once you hit 40, you will reap the consequences of your choices in food, in your life, in your thinking, in everything. So, do I recommend Barbara O'Neill? I highly recommend her. She has recipes, she has books, she has a Facebook and Instagram page and YouTube. There's a lot of people that follow her, and then people go to her training, Living Springs retreat. She does get a lot of hate, a lot of banning on social media. Kudos to her. I just hope God protects her everywhere she goes, because she's opening people's eyes, and that's what social media should be about, instead of having Instagram and all these places, in TikTok, having young kids being exposed to nakedness and disgraceful stuff on the internet. Why can't we push videos that are about health? Okay, no, instead they call 400, 300 pounds person healthy. It is not healthy, okay? And then of course if you say something, you're banned for life. It's all wrong nowadays. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link the video of her interview and the website in the description below. Check her out. I have learned a lot about my liver, but about my organs, and yes, I do believe that, let's say if you're a doctor or that, you should get a training. You should get, I'm sure she's gotten it now, but also reading the appropriate books, getting the right information, and the years of studying, let's say whatever she studied health. Yes, it makes you qualified, especially let's say if she has given a recipe to someone and it has been a success. That means it worked, okay? That means whatever she is giving out there works. And trust me, if these big companies are after her and they're banning her, they know it's the truth, but they don't want that. Why? Because then we're not going to buy their crap in pharmacies, and we're not going to buy into their lies, okay? To buy in their poison. They're not going to be able to create cancer, diabetes, and all these diseases that they create by feeding, shoving all these poisonous foods in supermarkets that we have to buy, because there's nothing else out there. Everything you buy, unless you grow it yourself or you go to something organic, if you read on the back, if it says more than oregano, or if it says more than milk in the ingredients, you know you're not buying the real thing. You're buying something else that's been put in there. So for someone to be that gutsy like her, and just try to open people's minds and their eyes into seeing the truth about our health crisis, because it is a health crisis nowadays. Yeah, please check her out, okay? I highly recommend her. All right, so I hope you learned something, and I hope that you take care of your health, even if you just start by walking, cutting out soda. Listen to Barbara O'Neill, and I'm not getting paid for this. I wish I was, okay? I wish I was. Barbara, here you go, but I'm not. All right, so join this family, hit subscribe, like the video, share if you don't mind sharing. All right, I'm going to be bringing more videos similar to this. We're going to check out other doctors, other health advisors, or health, I don't know what Barbara could be called. I really don't know. She's like a health internet sensational something, whatever it is. They're after her for some reason. All right, thank you so much. Bye bye.